Oh my God. How are you, Humberly? Nice to see you, my love.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
How is everything?
Well, it's crazy times. I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling pretty saddened and anxious by the hate and violence that's been going on in the States and here. Um, and just taking it all in and hoping that at least the community that I surround myself with will come through in action and in words and support each other because we need that more than ever.
I know, I know. Okay, let me introduce yourself. I'm going to talk between English and Spanish first because I don't know how
Los
many.
dos.
Los dos, los dos. First, thank you so much for the people to joining me today. We talk about with Humberly. She was born in Venezuela, but she grew up in Canada.
Or
She's
both. I actually grew up in Venezuela.
Oh, you grew up. Okay.
I
O-
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you'll
Um,
learn some things too.
okay. Okay. And also, en español, Humberly nació y creció, ya me dijo, en Venezuela. Ella es actriz, vive aquí en Canadá. Nos conocimos hace 6 meses. Yo le tomé unas fotos y es una gran persona. Tiene un trayecto bastante recorrido en el mundo artístico.
Sí.
I'm going to talk again in English. Okay, do you want to say something in Spanish, Hamberly, before to start the conversation?
Hola. Sí, emocionada. Siempre me gusta hablar con otros artistas que estamos aquí en Canadá. A mí siempre me emociona esa trayectoria de crecer en otro país, en otro continente y mudarse y también seguir con tu arte, seguir con tu pasión, con tus sueños. Y estar aquí siempre es un honor.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Hamberly, I'm going to start with my first question.
Sure,
What,
hit me with it.
okay, if you don't understand my English, I'm going to ask in Spanish, but I think so in English, okay?
Sounds good.
What was your first job?
Oh my gosh. Okay. My first job was actually a commercial for Bell 5. And in the audition, they weren't being very specific, but they literally wanted something like Star Wars related. So I guess I was auditioning for a part that resembled Chewbacca. And I literally remember at one point in the audition where they were like, "Can you make a sound like a growling sound kind of?" And I was just like, "What is happening? Like, what do you mean?" And they literally wanted me to, I guess they can't say Chewbacca, but they were like, they wanted something like that. When I left the audition, they were like, "Did you know that was like Star Wars?" I was like, I did book it. Like, I had to fly to Montreal the next day to shoot it, but it was fun. I actually did a lot of commercials when I first started before I had any like speaking lines in TV.
Okay, Hamberly, you tell me you live a few years in Venezuela. How long do you live in Venezuela?
12 years? I
Oh,
was,
okay.
yeah. I grew
But
up
you
there. Yeah.
you was born in Caracas, the capital.
No, en Punto Fijo, Falcón.
Oh, Punto Fijo.
Sí.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you grew up in Punto Fijo.
You did?
No, you, que si
Oh, I did.
you,
Yeah.
you grew up, o sea, te criaste, creciste en Punto
Sí, en
Fijo
Punto
durante
Fijo.
12. Okay. And after you moved to Canada.
No, I actually moved to Aruba, which is
Aruba. Okay.
right above Punto Fijo. You could literally see both places just by looking out your window. It's like a 15-minute plane ride. I moved to Aruba when I was in like grade 6. And that's where I learned English and all of that. But I was still very involved in like life back home. Like I used to visit several times a year when I lived in Aruba. So it still felt like I was still in South America because it was so close. Like I really just was in Aruba for school. And then any other time I wasn't in school, I was back home in Venezuela. So yeah.
Okay. And then you moved to Canada, but
Yeah.
first in Montreal, right? Did you study
No,
before? No. Okay.
we're learning all sorts of things. No, I actually moved to Alberta. So
Albert.
I went to high school in Fort McMurray, Alberta, which is very far north, very cold. So moving from literally the beach to Alberta was a complete culture shock. Like I didn't even know how to be me in this place. It was predominantly white